Question 1. What should you do when approaching a do not enter sign? A. Slow down and proceed if the way is clear. B. Turn around or divert to another route. C. Stop and then enter if no traffic is approaching. Answer B. Turn around or divert to another route. A do not enter sign indicates that the road is closed to entering traffic, and drivers should not proceed forward. Question 2. How does a divided road ahead sign affect your driving? A. Prepare to stop. B. The road will soon split into two separate carriageways. C. Increase speed. Answer B. The road will soon split into two separate carriageways. This sign is used to warn drivers that the road ahead is divided into two one-way roadways. Question 3. What actions should you take when you see an exit sign on the highway? A. Prepare to slow down and check for the exit. B. Maintain your speed and exit immediately. C. Ignore the sign if you're not ready to exit. Answer A. Prepare to slow down and check for the exit. When seeing an exit sign, drivers should prepare to slow down and safely exit the highway. Question 4. When encountering a narrow bridge sign, what adjustments should you make to your driving? A. Slow down and be cautious of the narrow path. B. Speed up to cross the bridge quickly. C. No adjustment needed. Answer A. Slow down and be cautious of the narrow path. Drivers should reduce their speed and be extra cautious due to the limited space on a narrow bridge. Question 5. How should a driver behave when approaching an area with a merging traffic sign? A. Accelerate and merge quickly. B. Yield to merging traffic. C. Be prepared to adjust speed and position for merging traffic. Answer C. Be prepared to adjust speed and position for merging traffic. This sign indicates that traffic will be entering from another road and drivers should be ready to accommodate merging vehicles. Question 6. What is the appropriate driver response to a yield sign? A. Stop completely and wait for traffic to clear. B. Slow down and prepare to stop if necessary. C. Maintain speed and proceed. Answer B. Slow down and prepare to stop if necessary. A yield sign means drivers should slow down and yield the right-of-way to traffic in the intersection or roadway they are entering. Question 7. What actions are prohibited in an area with a no-turn sign? A. Going straight only. B. Making U-turns and left/right turns. C. Parking. Answer B. Making U-turns and left/right turns. A no-turns sign indicates that drivers are not allowed to make any turns, including U-turns and left or right turns. Question 8. What does an electric vehicle charging station sign indicate? A. A rest area for drivers. B. Availability of charging facilities for electric vehicles. C. A high traffic area. Answer B. Availability of charging facilities for electric vehicles. This sign indicates the presence of a charging station for electric vehicles nearby. Question 9. How should a pedestrian use a crossing marked with a push button for pedestrian cross sign? A. Cross the road without pushing the button. B. Push the button and wait for the walk signal. C. Ignore the sign and cross at their discretion. Answer B. Push the button and wait for the walk signal. Pedestrians should push the button to activate the crosswalk signal, then wait for the signal to change before crossing. Question 10. What must a driver do upon entering a road with a one-way? A. Stop and check for oncoming traffic. B. Proceed in the direction of the sign. C. Make a U-turn if necessary. Answer B. Proceed in the direction of the sign. Drivers must follow the direction indicated by a one-way sign and proceed accordingly. Question 11. How should you navigate a lane marked with a double lane right turn only and straight lane sign? A. Choose either lane for a right turn or to go straight. B. The left lane is for a right turn and the right lane is for going straight. C. The right lane is for a right turn and the left lane is for going straight. Answer. A. Choose either lane for a right turn or to go straight. This sign indicates that drivers in both lanes have the option to turn right or go straight. Question 12. What does a bus carpool lane ahead sign indicate about upcoming lane usage? A. The lane is reserved for buses and carpool vehicles only. B. All vehicles can use the lane. C. The lane is for buses only. Answer. A. The lane is reserved for buses and carpool vehicles only. This sign is used to indicate lanes designated for the exclusive use of buses and carpool vehicles. Question 13. How should you adjust your driving in a slide area? A. Drive faster to pass the area quickly. B. Increase following distance and drive cautiously. C. No adjustment is needed. Answer. B. Increase following distance and drive cautiously. In a slide area, there is a potential for landslides, so it's important to be cautious and maintain a safe distance from other vehicles. Question 14. What is the legal requirement when approaching a stop sign? A. Slow down and proceed if the way is clear. B. Come to a complete stop at the sign. C. Yield to all traffic. Answer. B. Come to a complete stop at the sign. Drivers are legally required to make a full stop at a stop sign. Question 15. When driving near a school crossing sign, what precautions should you take? A. Increase speed to clear the area quickly. B. Watch for children and be prepared to stop. C. Honk to alert pedestrians. Answer. B. Watch for children and be prepared to stop. Drivers should be extra cautious and ready to stop for children crossing the road in a school zone. Question 16. What should a driver anticipate when seeing a one-lane road ahead sign? A. The road will widen to multiple lanes. B. Traffic merges into one lane from both directions. C. Increased speed limits. Answer. B. Traffic merges into one lane from both directions. This sign indicates that the road ahead will narrow to a single lane requiring drivers to merge. Question 17. How should you respond to a road closed ahead sign? A. Find an alternative route. B. Proceed with caution. C. Wait for the road to reopen. Answer. A. Find an alternative route. A road closed ahead sign means the road is not passable, and drivers should find another way. Question 18. What action should you take when you see a use next exit sign? A. Take the next exit if your destination is nearby. B. Ignore the sign and continue to your regular exit. C. Prepare to exit immediately. Answer. A. Take the next exit if your destination is nearby. This sign is often used to indicate the last exit before a toll, closure, or other change in road conditions. Question 19. What does an emergency parking only sign mean for drivers? A. Parking is available for anyone. B. Only emergency vehicles can park. C. Parking is allowed only in case of a vehicle breakdown. Answer. C. Parking is allowed only in case of a vehicle breakdown. This sign indicates that parking is reserved for emergency situations only. Question 20. When driving on a multi-lane road, how should you respond to an added lane sign? A. Prepare to merge with traffic. B. Be aware that a new lane begins, no merging required. C. Reduce speed and stop. Answer: B. Be aware that a new lane begins, no merging required. An added lane sign indicates that an extra lane is starting and drivers do not need to merge. Question 21. How should you react to a pedestrian crossing at a crosswalk without traffic signals? A. Continue driving without stopping. B. Slow down and yield if pedestrians are present. C. Honk to alert pedestrians to clear the crosswalk. Answer: B. Slow down and yield if pedestrians are present. Drivers should yield to pedestrians at crosswalks without traffic signals. Question 22. What is the appropriate following distance under normal driving conditions? A. 1 second behind the vehicle in front of you. B. 2 to 3 seconds behind the vehicle in front of you. C. 5 seconds behind the vehicle in front of you. Answer: B. 2 to 3 seconds behind the vehicle in front of you. This distance provides a safe gap to react and stop if necessary. Question 23. When are you legally required to stop for a school bus? A. Only if the bus is on the same side of the road. B. Whenever the bus has its stop sign extended. C. If the bus is loading or unloading children, regardless of your direction of travel. Answer: C. If the bus is loading or unloading children, regardless of your direction of travel. This is required for the safety of the children. Question 24. In California, under what circumstances is it legal to use a cell phone while driving? A. When using a hands-free device only. B. At any time, as long as you are careful. C. Only when stopped at traffic lights. Answer: A. When using a hands-free device only. California law permits cell phone use while driving only with hands-free devices. Question 25. What should you do if you approach an intersection and the traffic lights are not working? A. Treat it as a four-way stop. B. Proceed with caution without stopping. C. Wait for someone to direct traffic. Answer: A. Treat it as a four-way stop. When traffic lights are out, the intersection should be treated as a four-way stop. Question 26. How should you handle a situation where you're entering a freeway? A. Yield to all freeway traffic before merging. B. Stop at the end of the ramp until it's safe to merge. C. Merge into freeway traffic at the speed of the traffic. Answer: C. Merge into freeway traffic at the speed of the traffic. It is important to adjust your speed to the flow of traffic for safe merging. Question 27. What are the rules regarding making a right turn at a red traffic light? A. Proceed without stopping if the way is clear. B. Stop and proceed if safe. No right turn on red if posted. C. Right turns on red are never allowed. Answer: B. Stop and proceed if safe. No right turn on red if posted. Drivers must come to a complete stop and may proceed with a right turn if safe and legal. Question 28. What actions should you take if your vehicle begins to skid on a wet road? A. Brake hard and steer in the opposite direction of the skid. B. Steer in the direction of the skid and ease off the accelerator. C. Accelerate to regain traction. Answer: B. Steer in the direction of the skid and ease off the accelerator. This helps regain control of the vehicle. Question 29. How does California law define the right-of-way at a four-way stop? A. The vehicle to the right has the right-of-way. B. The first vehicle to stop should move forward first. C. Larger vehicles have the right-of-way. Answer: B. The first vehicle to stop should move forward first. If two vehicles arrive simultaneously, the vehicle on the right has the right-of-way. Question 30. What should a driver do if they encounter an animal on the road? A. Speed up to scare the animal away. B. Stop until the animal has passed. C. Slow down or stop if necessary to avoid hitting the animal. Answer: C. Slow down or stop if necessary to avoid hitting the animal. This is the safest approach for both the animal and the driver. Question 31. In what situation is it necessary to yield to a transit vehicle in California? A. When the transit vehicle is merging back into traffic. B. Only when the transit vehicle signals a right turn. C. At all times, regardless of the situation. Answer: A. When the transit vehicle is merging back into traffic. Drivers should yield to allow transit vehicles to merge back into traffic. Question 32. What is the maximum speed limit in a California residential area, unless otherwise posted? A. 25 miles per hour. B. 35 miles per hour. C. 15 miles per hour. Answer: A. 25 miles per hour. The standard speed limit in residential areas in California is 25 miles per hour unless otherwise posted. Question 33. What is the legal requirement for motorcyclists regarding helmet use in California? A. Helmets are optional. B. Helmets are required only for riders under 18. C. Helmets are required for all riders. Answer: C. Helmets are required for all riders. California law mandates helmet use for all motorcyclists. Question 34. How should a driver respond to an emergency vehicle approaching with sirens and lights on? A. Speed up to clear the way. B. Pull over to the right and stop. C. Continue driving at the same speed. Answer: B. Pull over to the right and stop. This allows the emergency vehicle to pass safely. Question 35. What is the correct course of action when a tire suddenly blows out while driving? A. Brake hard to stop the vehicle. B. Maintain a firm grip on the steering wheel and gradually slow down. C. Accelerate to regain control. Answer: B. Maintain a firm grip on the steering wheel and gradually slow down. This helps maintain control of the vehicle. Question 36. What are the consequences of refusing a blood alcohol content (BAC) test in California? A. No consequences as it is optional. B. A fine and points on your license. C. Mandatory license suspension and possible fines. Answer: C. Mandatory license suspension and possible fines. Refusing a BAC test can lead to legal consequences, including license suspension. Question 37. How should you position your vehicle when parking uphill with a curb? A. Turn your wheels away from the curb. B. Keep your wheels straight. C. Turn your wheels towards the curb. Answer: A. Turn your wheels away from the curb. This ensures that if your car rolls, it will roll away from traffic. Question 38. What is the legal bag limit for drivers aged 21 and over in California? A. 0, 5%. B. 0, 8%. C. 0, 10%. Answer: B. 0, 8%. The legal BAC limit in California is 0, 8% for drivers aged 21 and over. Question 39. What steps should you take if your vehicle's gas pedal sticks while driving? A. Keep pumping the gas pedal. B. Turn off the engine immediately. C. Shift to neutral and apply the brakes. Answer: C. Shift to neutral and apply the brakes. This helps slow down the vehicle safely. Question 40. What should you do when driving in heavy fog to increase safety? A. Use high beam headlights. B. Use fog lights or low beam headlights. C. Drive at the same speed as in clear conditions. Answer: B. Use fog lights or low beam headlights. High beams can reflect off the fog and impair visibility. Question 41. What should you do if an ambulance is approaching from behind with its siren and lights on? A. Speed up to clear the lane. B. Pull over to the right and stop. C. Continue driving at the same speed. Answer: B. Pull over to the right and stop. This allows the ambulance to pass safely. Question 42. How should you proceed when driving in a lane marked with a bicycle lane sign? A. Drive in the bicycle lane as long as no cyclists are present. B. Share the lane with cyclists. C. Avoid driving in the bicycle lane and yield to cyclists. Answer: C. Avoid driving in the bicycle lane and yield to cyclists. The bicycle lane is primarily for cyclists, and drivers should not use it except when necessary to turn. Question 43. What is the recommended action if you're driving and feel drowsy? A. Open the window for fresh air. B. Continue driving but more slowly. C. Pull over to a safe area and rest. Answer: C. Pull over to a safe area and rest. Driving while drowsy can be very dangerous, so it's best to rest before continuing. Question 44. When is it legal to drive in the bicycle lane? A. When turning right at an intersection. B. At any time, if no cyclists are present. C. Never, it's always prohibited. Answer: A. When turning right at an intersection. Drivers may enter the bicycle lane when preparing for a right turn. Question 45. What should you do if you're involved in a minor collision with another vehicle? A. Leave the scene if there are no injuries. B. Move your vehicle out of traffic, if possible, and call the police. C. Wait for the other driver to report the accident. Answer: B. Move your vehicle out of traffic, if possible, and call the police. It's important to document the incident and ensure safety. Question 46. How do you determine the right-of-way at an intersection with no signs or signals? A. The vehicle to the left has the right-of-way. B. The vehicle arriving first has the right-of-way. C. The larger vehicle has the right-of-way. Answer: B. The vehicle arriving first has the right-of-way. If two vehicles arrive at the same time, the one on the right goes first. Question 47. What is the significance of a solid yellow line on your side of the center line on a two-way road? A. It indicates a passing zone. B. It signifies that passing is prohibited. C. It separates lanes of traffic moving in the same direction. Answer: B. It signifies that passing is prohibited. A solid yellow line means you should not pass vehicles in front of you. Question 48. How should you adjust your driving in response to a construction zone sign? A. Increase speed to pass the area quickly. B. Maintain your normal driving speed. C. Slow down and be prepared for unexpected conditions. Answer: C. Slow down and be prepared for unexpected conditions. Construction zones often have hazards and workers present. Question 49. What actions should you take if your rearview mirror indicates a car is tailgating you? A. Brake sharply to discourage the tailgater. B. Maintain your speed and allow the car to pass when safe. C. Accelerate to increase the distance between your vehicles. Answer: B. Maintain your speed and allow the car to pass when safe. Keeping calm and allowing tailgaters to pass can prevent accidents. Question 50. What are the rules regarding driving over a double line to pass on a two-lane road? A. It is always permissible. B. It is allowed only if the double line is broken on your side. C. It is never permissible. Answer: C. It is never permissible. A double solid line indicates that passing is not allowed for vehicles in either direction. Question 51. How should a driver behave when approaching a railroad crossing with no gates or signals? A. Speed up to cross the tracks quickly. B. Stop, look, and listen for trains before crossing. C. Proceed without stopping. Answer: B. Stop, look, and listen for trains before crossing. Always exercise caution at railroad crossings. Question 52. What should you do when you see a road narrows sign ahead? A. Maintain your speed. B. Prepare to yield to oncoming traffic. C. Slow down and be prepared for reduced lane width. Answer: C. Slow down and be prepared for reduced lane width. The sign indicates that the road will become narrower. Question 53. In California, what should you do if you are involved in a car accident with property damage? A. Leave the scene if the damage is minor. B. Exchange information with the other driver and report the accident to the DMV. C. Wait for the police to arrive and make a report. Answer: B. Exchange information with the other driver and report the accident to the DMV. It's important to document the incident and fulfill legal requirements. Question 54. What are the legal requirements for wearing seatbelts in California? A. Only the driver and front seat passengers need to wear seatbelts. B. All passengers, regardless of age or seating position, must wear seatbelts. C. Seatbelts are only required for children and teenagers. Answer: B. All passengers, regardless of age or seating position, must wear seatbelts. California law requires seatbelt use for everyone in the vehicle. Question 55. How should you react to a flashing red traffic light at an intersection? A. Treat it as a yield sign. B. Treat it as a stop sign. C. Proceed with caution without stopping. Answer: B. Treat it as a stop sign. A flashing red light is treated the same as a stop sign. Question 56. What should you do if your car begins to hydroplane during heavy rain? A. Brake sharply to slow the vehicle. B. Steer in the direction of the skid. C. Ease off the accelerator and steer straight. Answer: C. Ease off the accelerator and steer straight. This helps regain control and reduces the likelihood of skidding. Question 57. What is the appropriate action to take if you miss your freeway exit? A. Make a U-turn on the freeway. B. Continue to the next exit and find an alternative route. C. Stop and reverse to the exit. Answer: B. Continue to the next exit and find an alternative route. It's unsafe to stop or reverse on a freeway. Question 58. What does a flashing yellow traffic light signal at an intersection mean? A. Stop and proceed with caution. B. Proceed through the intersection without stopping. C. Slow down and proceed with caution. Answer: C. Slow down and proceed with caution. A flashing yellow light means to be alert and proceed carefully. Question 59. What should you do if you encounter a funeral procession while driving? A. Join the procession to get through traffic. B. Yield and allow the procession to pass. C. Honk to alert the procession to move faster. Answer: B. Yield and allow the procession to pass. It's respectful and often legally required to allow a funeral procession to proceed uninterrupted. Question 60. When is it legal to make a U-turn in a business district in California? A. At any intersection, unless a sign prohibits it. B. Only on a green light. C. At intersections or openings in a divided roadway where U-turns are permitted. Answer: C. At intersections or openings in a divided roadway where U-turns are permitted. U-turns in business districts are restricted and usually marked. Question 61. What are the rules for using your headlights when driving in foggy conditions? A. Use high beam headlights for better visibility. B. Use fog lights or low beam headlights. C. Headlights are not necessary in fog. Answer. B. Use fog lights or low beam headlights. High beams can reflect off the fog and impair visibility. Question 62. How should you respond if you are being passed by another vehicle? A. Speed up to match the passing vehicle's speed. B. Maintain your speed and keep to the right. C. Move to the left to block the passing vehicle. Answer. B. Maintain your speed and keep to the right. This allows the other vehicle to pass safely. Question 63. What is the legal requirement when driving near a school bus that is loading or unloading children? A. Slow down and pass with caution. B. Stop if the bus has its stop sign extended and lights flashing. C. Honk to alert the children. Answer. B. Stop if the bus has its stop sign extended and lights flashing. It's important for the safety of the children. Question 64. When is it permissible to park in front of a public or private driveway in California? A. When the driveway is rarely used. B. It is never permissible. C. For a brief time if you remain in the vehicle. Answer. B. It is never permissible. Blocking a driveway is illegal and can obstruct access. Question 65. How should you react when driving behind a motorcycle? A. Follow closely to encourage the motorcycle to speed up. B. Keep a greater following distance than with a car. C. Flash your lights to alert the motorcyclist. Answer. B. Keep a greater following distance than with a car. Motorcycles can stop more quickly than cars. Question 66. What actions should you take if you're driving and encounter thick smoke across the road? A. Accelerate to get through the smoke quickly. B. Slow down, turn on your headlights, and drive carefully. C. Pull over and wait for the smoke to clear. Answer. C. Pull over and wait for the smoke to clear. Thick smoke can severely reduce visibility and create hazardous driving conditions. Question 67. What are the rules regarding the use of headphones while driving in California? A. Headphones can be used in both ears. B. Headphones are allowed only in one ear. C. Using headphones in both ears is prohibited. Answer. C. Using headphones in both ears is prohibited. This helps ensure that drivers can hear emergency signals and sounds from the road. Question 68. How should you behave at a traffic stop when the police officer approaches your vehicle? A. Exit the vehicle and approach the officer. B. Stay in your vehicle with your hands on the steering wheel. C. Refuse to roll down your window. Answer. B. Stay in your vehicle with your hands on the steering wheel. This is for the safety of both the driver and the officer. Question 69. What is the appropriate response when encountering a wild animal crossing sign on a rural road? A. Increase speed to scare away animals. B. Slow down and be alert for potential animal crossings. C. Ignore the sign as animals rarely cross. Answer. B. Slow down and be alert for potential animal crossings. Wild animals can be unpredictable and may suddenly enter the road. Question 70. What is the legal protocol if you hit a parked vehicle and the owner is not present? A. Leave the scene as no one was hurt. B. Wait for the owner to return. C. Leave a note with your contact information and report the accident. Answer. C. Leave a note with your contact information and report the accident. It's important to provide your details and document the incident. Question 71. How should you adjust your driving in response to a high wind area sign? A. Accelerate to maintain control. B. Reduce speed and hold the steering wheel firmly. C. Ignore the sign as it is just a precaution. Answer: B. Reduce speed and hold the steering wheel firmly. High winds can affect vehicle control, especially for larger vehicles. Question 72. What is the correct procedure for turning left at a green traffic light without an arrow? A. Proceed without yielding. B. Yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians. C. Make the turn immediately without waiting. Answer: B. Yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians. You must ensure the intersection is clear before making your turn. Question 73. In California, how should a driver respond to a blind pedestrian using a white cane or guide dog? A. Stop and yield the right-of-way. B. Honk to alert the pedestrian. C. Continue driving as usual. Answer: A. Stop and yield the right-of-way. Drivers should always give way to blind pedestrians. Question 74. What should you do when you see a wrong way sign while driving? A. Slow down and proceed with caution. B. Turn around or exit the roadway safely. C. Continue driving, as the sign may be incorrect. Answer: B. Turn around or exit the roadway safely. This sign indicates that you are going against traffic, which is extremely dangerous. Question 75. What precautions should you take when driving in an area where children are playing near the street? A. Drive at the posted speed limit. B. Slow down and be prepared to stop quickly. C. Honk to alert the children. Answer: B. Slow down and be prepared to stop quickly. Children can be unpredictable, so extra caution is necessary. Question 76. What is the significance of a yellow painted curb in California? A. Loading zone for passengers or freight. B. No stopping or parking at any time. C. Parking allowed for disabled individuals. Answer: A. Loading zone for passengers or freight. A yellow curb indicates a loading zone, often with time limits. Question 77. What is the correct way to handle a situation where you are being tailgated? A. Brake sharply to discourage the tailgater. B. Increase your speed to create distance. C. Maintain your speed or slightly reduce it and allow the vehicle to pass. Answer: C. Maintain your speed or slightly reduce it and allow the vehicle to pass. Keeping calm and allowing tailgaters to pass can prevent accidents. Question 78. What actions should you take if your vehicle starts to overheat while driving? A. Keep driving to reach your destination quickly. B. Pull over safely, turn off the engine, and let it cool. C. Add water to the radiator while the engine is still hot. Answer: B. Pull over safely, turn off the engine, and let it cool. Continuing to drive an overheating vehicle can cause serious damage. Question 79. What is the appropriate behavior when driving through a tunnel? A. Turn on your headlights. B. Increase your speed to exit the tunnel quickly. C. Keep your sunglasses on to reduce glare. Answer: A. Turn on your headlights. This increases visibility within the tunnel. Question 80. How should you proceed if approaching an intersection where the traffic lights are not working? A. Proceed as if it is a four-way stop. B. Continue without stopping. C. The vehicle with the largest size has the right-of-way. Answer: A. Proceed as if it is a four-way stop. This ensures safety and order at the intersection. Question 81. What is the maximum allowable blood alcohol concentration, BAC, for drivers under 21 years old in California? A. 0, 1%. B. 0, 5%. C. 0, 8%. Answer: A. 0, 1%. In California, drivers under 21 years old must adhere to a zero tolerance policy with a maximum BAC of 0, 1%. Question 82. How should you respond to a slippery when wet sign? A. Increase your speed to maintain traction. B. Continue at the same speed as in normal conditions. C. Slow down and avoid sudden turns or stops. Answer: C. Slow down and avoid sudden turns or stops. The sign warns of potential slippery conditions, requiring cautious driving. Question 83. What should you do when approaching a stationary emergency vehicle with flashing lights on the road? A. Speed up to pass the vehicle quickly. B. Move over to another lane if safe or slow down. C. Ignore the vehicle and continue driving as usual. Answer: B. Move over to another lane if safe or slow down. This is to ensure the safety of emergency responders. Question 84. How do you handle a situation where your vehicle's brakes fail? A. Pump the brake pedal rapidly. B. Continue driving until the vehicle stops on its own. C. Use the emergency brake and shift to a lower gear. Answer: C. Use the emergency brake and shift to a lower gear. This helps to slow down the vehicle safely. Question 85. What is the appropriate response to a stop sign at a railroad crossing? A. Proceed without stopping if no train is visible. B. Stop, look for trains and proceed if clear. C. Wait for a signal before crossing. Answer: B. Stop, look for trains and proceed if clear. Drivers must always stop and check for trains at railroad crossings with stop signs. Question 86. What are the guidelines for driving in a shared lane with a bicycle? A. Always maintain a safe distance from the bicycle. B. Honk to alert the cyclist when passing. C. Bicycles should yield to vehicles. Answer: A. Always maintain a safe distance from the bicycle. Drivers should share the road safely with cyclists. Question 87. What should you do if you are involved in a road rage incident? A. Retaliate to defend yourself. B. Try to calm the other driver down. C. Avoid confrontation and call the police if necessary. Answer: C. Avoid confrontation and call the police if necessary. It's important to stay safe and avoid escalating the situation. Question 88. How should you react when you see a school zone sign? A. Speed up to clear the area faster. B. Slow down and watch for children. C. School zone signs are only advisory. Answer: B. Slow down and watch for children. School zone signs indicate areas where extra caution is needed due to the presence of children. Question 89. What is the correct action to take if your vehicle's engine starts to overheat? A. Turn off the air conditioning and open the windows. B. Pull over safely and turn off the engine. C. Continue driving to the nearest service station. Answer: B. Pull over safely and turn off the engine. Overheating can cause serious damage to the engine. Question 90. What should you do when driving in a lane marked as a high occupancy vehicle, HOV, lane? A. Use the lane only if you meet the occupancy requirements. B. Anyone can use the HOV lane. C. Use the HOV lane only during non-peak hours. Answer: A. Use the lane only if you meet the occupancy requirements. HOV lanes are reserved for vehicles with a minimum number of occupants. Question 91. How should you behave when driving in an area prone to wildlife crossings? A. Maintain high speed to scare animals away. B. Slow down and be alert for animals crossing the road. C. Wildlife crossings are rare and can be ignored. Answer: B. Slow down and be alert for animals crossing the road. Be cautious as animals may unexpectedly enter the road. Question 92. What is the legal protocol for changing lanes on a multi-lane highway? A. Signal, check mirrors and blind spots, then change lanes if safe. B. Change lanes quickly without signaling. C. Honk to alert other drivers before changing lanes. Answer A. Signal, check mirrors and blind spots, then change lanes if safe. Proper signaling and checking is crucial for safe lane changes. Question 93. How should you adjust your driving in response to a falling rock sign? A. Speed up to minimize time in the area. B. Be alert and watch for falling debris. C. Falling rock signs are only for scenic areas. Answer B. Be alert and watch for falling debris. These signs warn drivers of potential hazards from falling rocks. Question 94. What steps should you follow if you are involved in a collision that results in injury? A. Leave the scene to find help. B. Stay at the scene, call for help, and assist the injured if safe. C. Wait for others to call for help. Answer B. Stay at the scene, call for help, and assist the injured if safe. It's important to provide assistance and wait for emergency services. Question 95. What is the correct way to react to a flashing school bus stop signal on an undivided road? A. Proceed if no children are crossing. B. Stop regardless of the direction you are traveling. C. Only stop if you are behind the bus. Answer B. Stop regardless of the direction you are traveling. On an undivided road, all traffic must stop for a school bus with flashing signals.